Welcome to Doom Scroll Diaries, where we bring you the best of the worst of the internet every week. I'm May.
And I'm Laura.
Yep, and we are here again. So yesterday we recorded, and here we are again because Laura is going to Tulum.
I'm going to Mexico,
bitch.
so adios.
God, I am jealous.
So we had to do 2 episodes in a row, but thankfully, there's plenty of news.
There's so much news. It's actually insane.
But if something does happen, like around the Super Bowl, that is groundbreaking, and we're not talking about it right now, that's why. We recorded it ahead.
I'm sure there will be something.
Something's going to happen.
Something crazy.
Just
ICE just takes over the whole stadium.
Yeah. ICE deports Bad Bunny. We're like, fuck.
They deport Bad Bunny to the thing that is also America, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we got confused, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually
no warrants needed. We don't need a warrant.
To be totally honest, I'm not familiar at all with Bad Bunny's stuff. It's just like, I don't really like dance music like that, whatever. But I did find it really funny when he got announced and everybody had their panties in a bunch about how he was not American. And then they showed footage of all these British people doing it. And it's like, guys.
Also, like, we have...
shut up. And he is American. He's from Puerto Rico.
He's from Puerto Rico,
idiots.
first and foremost. But, like, more importantly... this isn't a requirement.
It's not a requirement.
This isn't the Olympics, and he's not an Olympic athlete for the United States. Like, it's not. He's just playing some songs. Shakira was our halftime. We've had many non-Americans.
Yeah.
Rihanna, she's not from America.
That's so true.
There's like, it's like
no one's American apparently that's doing it.
It's really, it hasn't ever been even close to a requirement.
No,
they're just pissed it's not Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but I think
also
that would have been overkill for her.
No, I agree. I mean, it makes no sense. Also, he's not, her husband or whatever fiance is not playing.
And
she's also kind of like in a little slump right now.
She's in a little bit of a slump, isn't she?
She's on the outs.
She's on kind of on the outs.
Is unfortunate for her in light of like having a wedding coming up.
Yeah.
You kind of want to hit that on a high note.
Well, and I feel like her entire career has been like, she did that speech once that was like kind of honestly a little cringy, but it was pretty honest, I think, where she was talking about like, they want me to do this, so I did this. They want me to do this, so I did this. And then now I feel like in her brain and probably on her team's brain, they're like, you're happy and engaged and now everybody hates you. And that's exactly true. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's happening.
She also looks like shit right now. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, she does look like shit right now.
She looks
She's in her flop era.
She's in her flop era, which is like,
I would kill to be at the level of success of Taylor
course.
Swift's floppiest of flop eras, but still.
But it is why I think here's the thing. She was just too high for too long.
She was too high for too long.
And you can't stay at that level.
No.
And that would be fine. But the problem is she's going to like try to do a wedding in the midst of all of it.
I know.
You know?
But maybe
that is not a girl who's like a wallflower. She's not like a simple private affair.
You know what though? Maybe this is the best time for her to be in her flop era because she's not touring or doing it.
That's true.
She's just like, I'm going to enjoy being a newlywed.
Mm-hmm.
Take my phone, throw it in the ocean, and I'll just live in reality for a little bit and get a bunch of really bad plastic surgery.
What is
really bad
going on with that?
I don't know. Like, how does your face look big? How does it look so big?
Being punked?
She's being punked.
Did you make an enemy of your doctors?
They hate her.
They do.
They hate her.
They absolutely do, because you're trying to tell me that, what's that elder Kardashian? What's her name? Oh, Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
You're trying to tell me that Kris Jenner can pull off what she pulled off. And you, a woman who should look normal, like even without everything, pretty good.
You're a woman in your 30s.
You're a woman in your 30s. You're fine.
You're fine.
But
yeah, she looked so bloated. You know what she looked like? She looked like before Amy Schumer realized she had Cushing's disease. Remember? I mean, remember that where Amy Schumer got really, her face got huge.
She's gonna jump up here and flip.
Come on, buddy. And oh my goodness, but but yeah, Amy Schumer's face changed, and then a bunch of comments were like, "You should look into Cushing's disease, like seriously." And then she has it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's some like I actually have no idea. It's some sort of.
I didn't realize she like found out. Well, I mean, who knows what she really found out? But that it, like the comments were like, "Yo, you do have Cushing's disease."
She credited the comments.
Did she really?
She did.
Good for them.
But
the internet has a use, folks.
Yeah, I mean, the internet's a vile place, as we all know.
It is. But if you have Cushing's disease, it can help you versus going to a doctor.
Yeah. I wish someone had told me that I had a fucking goiter in my neck when that was going on. Oh my God. I just like lived with a goiter and everyone's like, ah, yeah, she's having an Adam's apple growth or something. I don't know. That's it.
But if you guys think I have any diseases, feel free to let me know. Kindly, with respect, but tell me so I can get it checked out.
Or actually, if there's any girlies listening to this, please look at my face, look at
what do I need
my
to do?
skin and be like, you should get X, Y, and Z. It changed my life. I'm there. Or if you have any hair tips for me.
If you have literally any tips for the entirety of my life.
So I almost got sucked in by this, and this is a very me and you thing to pay money for. So I was scrolling, as I do.
Of course.
And there was this thing that popped up, and it was like, are you unlocking your true potential? And it would show like a guy's face and then like a little hotter version of him. And it was like, we can give you customized meal plans. We can give you this. We can give you like exactly what procedures to do. You meet with doctors or whatever. And then it was like, yeah, and you have to pay a membership fee of like $180 per year to be a part of this app. I was like, oh God. And I was like, I'm not doing that. But also I'm like, it would be nice for somebody to look at me and be like, your hair color's wrong. It needs to be this.
So what you need to do is go to Korea.
Yes.
No, South Korea, the country. And
not North Korea?
Not North Korea. Perhaps they offer this service as well. Not that I'm allowed to go to or familiar with. I doubt it. But in South Korea, when I went to go get Botox, I've talked about this in the pod many times.
Yeah.
And the consultants there basically did that, but just like for procedures within this group. And she was brutal.
Oh, yeah.
She was really, really, really mean and hurt my feelings quite a bit.
Yeah.
But she wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
And I did appreciate it. And I was like, listen, lady, I'm here on an extended layover. So what you're talking about, I can't do all of that. But let's do the lasers. Let's do the injections. Like, just pump me up. Yeah. One thing I don't want to do is fillers.
Me neither. And I really should get fillers because my under eyes are kind of crazy. But
just do the PRP or whatever.
I need something. I need a zhuzh.
I need to definitely do some series of under eye things.
I gotta do something.
Though it might be the February that's hitting it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, still, it's like crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't look like a. I'm over here giving myself an out.
I'm like, no, you look terrible.
You're like, oh, okay, no excuses. Play like a champion. Go get the fucking PRP.
But yeah, I feel like my phone and everything in my life is like, it's time to level up, girl. You're looking rough.
Yeah, pull your shit rough together.
We gotta pull it together.
I agree. I also think I want to go back to one of those IV therapy places.
Yeah,
because I was really like,
you loved those.
I loved those, and I was like really like getting my shit together. I'm a big supplement girl.
You know what?
Which is actually a good segue into one of my things.
Go ahead.
The first story that I was going to talk about is also my main story is Ballerina Farm. Remember her?
I did. I saw.
Did you see the thing that just came out about this? So if
anything on the internet I've seen, by the way, I spend way too much time.
I know. I try to like
you try to surprise me. I'm like, babe, I've seen it. I've read it. I get it.
I did it. I know it. So if you're not familiar, Ballerina Farm, Hannah Nealman is influencer, trad wife online. She went to Juilliard to be a ballet person.
People had a lot of issues with it.
And now she runs a fucking farm
with like 1,000 kids. What is she up to? Like 10 kids now?
With a lot. She's Mormon, so like a billion. You know,
every child in
does it say
Utah? Do they live in Utah?
Yes, they live in Utah.
She has hers.
Every child in Utah is related to her, even though she was a Juilliard ballet protege. Secretly, she probably was just fine. But either way,
yeah.
So she is now like, and to be fair, I think that they are probably breaking it in to a degree because she's well known and they're selling like copper pans and shit to realistically me, like people who live in the city and are like, yeah, I'll pay 50% markup on this bullshit because of the Hannah brand associated with it, and because it reminds me that you can go and disassociate from corporate reality, and you know, there's an alternate. We could go just be farmers, and that's better in this hypothetical situation. And that's
so good. And also, I can buy this pan, and when it comes to my house, I get a fucking rush. I get a rush,
and then I don't use
new
it.
pans, and then I use it. I put an onion on there. I watch it.
Just like once though. You know, you use it and then you put it away and then you're like, oh yeah, this pan. Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, I should probably donate this. You know, and then it ends up in this corner of the room for me, which is where I have my donation pile.
Good luck having that actually ever go out.
I know. It's pretty eclectic.
Do I want anything in that pile?
There's some swim fins on the top.
You're getting rid of swim fins?
We're getting rid of one of our pairs of swim fins.
Okay.
We have many pairs of swim fins. Believe it or not, in this small apartment, there's probably like 4 sets of swim fins.
It's too many swim fins.
Around here.
Is it 2 per person or is it all for Matthew?
They're all for Matthew.
Okay.
I don't need swim fins anymore. I haven't swum in many moons.
But also, when you were swimming, you weren't using fucking swim fins.
No, we would for
training.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it'd be like you would do drills with them. And shit
right,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I have them. If you're not a regular listener, Matthew is obsessed with swim fins, and I think he gave himself a knee injury.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. He's like, my knees hurt so bad. And I'm like, yeah, because you're rocketing these swim fins on and just like kicking the shit.
Oh my God. That's
and we're
so
too old
funny
for that, frankly, now. And
Yeah.
they're very stiff. These are back from like when I was like in elite training. Like,
Damn.
they are not floppy flippers. These are swim fins. You know what? Let me show you. It's literally within arm's reach.
Wow.
Look at this. It's going to be, if you would like these swim fins, please
Write
contact me because they are going away.
They're free.
They're free.
They're free.
They're big.
Competitive grade swim fins.
12 to 13s. I actually think Matthew got these. These are actually not mine.
Those
I think
must
he
be his.
ordered these himself.
Why?
He
How
went
much
rogue.
how much those run you?
I mean, new, probably like $50.
Crazy.
Swim fins made in China.
You know what? The older I get, sorry as an aside to the Ballerina Farm, but I used to talk
That's fine.
so
It's not that serious.
I used to talk so much shit about people that did marathons, and I still do because I find it crazy. But like when we were just talking about swimming and competition and whatever, like I feel like I'm craving some sort of competition with my body. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Outside of
I'm
just
in
trying to be the
constant-
skinniest, which is
Yeah, I was going to
a
say,
never-ending goal.
hold on. I'm in a constant battle with my body. What are you, crazy?
but and anyone who says otherwise is lying.
No, they're lying to
you.
you. I don't want to fucking hear it.
No, but I feel like I would love. I was like thinking, I was like, oh, I'd like to be like on a team of some sort, and we have some game to do. I don't know.
You should do one of those little things.
Like a men's league hockey team.
Yeah, you don't have to do a men's league. You are a woman. You could.
But I don't know if there are any women's leagues.
They do have those like there's a specific group that I'm trying to think of the name of, but I truly have no memory anymore. Like Volo Sports, I think it's called, or something like that.
Okay.
But it's like those groups where you just sign up and then it's like dodgeball, and then you're on a team and you all have to wear shirts, and they get mad if you don't bring the shirt.
I think if
then
I
you don't know
ever
who's on what team.
officially stopped doing stand up, I think I would join a men's league.
Yeah, you could also do it while you're doing stand up. It's like one night a week for like 6 weeks. Like it's like,
listen, I'm either doing hockey or stand up. That's it. Okay.
we could do a lot of things.
That's too many things.
I did one. It was dodgeball, and I did it when I first moved to New York, and I was too competitive for it. It was not a great fit for me. I was like,
people are there just trying to like meet a date, and you're
literally
slamming guys in the face.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so are we gonna win and then binge drink, or I don't want to be part of this.
If people aren't binge drinking after my men's league, and yes, I'm joining a men's league because I support trans rights.
You're like, I am trans. Hello. Yes.
But if people aren't fucking binge drinking after, I'm not interested.
I'm not
I gotta be
interested.
honest with you.
I'm not interested. These people were like, you need to get your shit together.
They're like, we have lives. We have
It's
like
Tuesday.
families at home. I'm like, binge drinking?
What are you doing? Why are you signed up
No,
for this? They were
honestly,
like,
I would
we
like
just
to
wanna...
truly, I'd like to binge drink whilst playing hockey.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Yeah, so there was none of that. So actually, I don't know why I'm pitching this to you, because I actually don't know if you'd be interested in this. But it was nice. I met some people who I never spoke to again, and they were nice people.
Okay, great.
I said I probably follow some of them randomly on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person who shows up and you're like, what? Like, how do I know
Yeah.
you?
Where they don't post for years because normal people don't
Of
post for
course.
years.
And then they just
Or me, but other people that aren't pursuing stand up don't
Yeah.
post for years. And then
they pop
up and you're like, what is going on? I actually lose followers every time I post. And I think it's because people follow me because they follow Mark, and then they see that I post and like, who the fuck is this? And then they don't follow me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's a classic though. Like, once you hit scale.
Anyway, Ballerina Farm.
Oh,
What's
yes.
the
Sorry.
scuttlebutt?
Yeah. Okay. So Ballerina Farm now sells things, including produce and shit from her farm, including raw milk. And
wow,
she
that's a
just
risk.
got in trouble because the raw milk was tested positive for E. coli.
Wow, that's a bad one.
That's a pretty.
Did anybody get E. coli, or it got tested before it went?
It got tested. I mean, no one was reported sick, but it just like did the testing, and they had to stop selling it. They had been selling it since last year directly to consumers, and this is a pretty controversial practice because it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I actually looked into this more because I've known that raw milk is like dangerous and can it. Also, by the way, pasteurizing just means heating it briefly to kill the bacteria that are on the tits of a cow and in a dirty farm.
Yeah, I don't really get what's bad about pasteurizing.
Yeah, nothing is bad about it. But it became this like very trendy
like beef tallow type
stuff. like natural girly clean girl aesthetic. Also RFK was into it, which is generally a kind of a red flag, like a little bit. You should look a little closer into whatever that guy's up to. But so she was advertised like doing all the raw milk. They were selling it, and they tested positive for it. And I looked a little further into like why it gets dirty, because hypothetically, if you go like inside the cow, I'm sure it's clean. But please take a look at what the dairy farms look like.
Yeah, I mean, it's like poop everywhere.
An entire sheen of poop all over the entire thing.
Yeah.
So technically they sterilize the udder before they put it into the contraption, but there's just so much shit everywhere in a dairy farm.
Yeah.
There is no way your raw milk does not contain poop. And I'll say it frankly, pasteurized milk also contains poop probably, but it's just like been killed, the bacteria, so it's not going to harm you. Versus this version can harm you still.
Yeah.
Which is kind of gross. Not going to have milk for a couple days now that I've read into this. I was
well, I'm going to feed it to my baby later on, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Imagine I was just feeding Van raw milk this whole time. I'm like, wait a minute, what's up with Ballerina Farm?
Well, my God, that would be terrifying because literally like
yesterday, they could die off of
yesterday a newborn in New Mexico. Yeah, New Mexico warns against consuming raw milk after newborn dies from listeria. And apparently the listeria was because his mom consumed raw milk while she was pregnant.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Because I know that you're supposed to stay away from deli meats because there could be listeria on them. But wow, that's actually
really and then definitely things that are not pasteurized.
Yeah, no, that
holy
mom
shit.
was playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, this just happened too. So like it's in the news right now. You'll probably see some more stuff on it because of
I just feel like that's a risk that does not need. I don't understand what the health benefits are versus like what is the claims that people are saying, like why raw milk versus pasteurized?
Well, I'm glad you asked because Hannah did an interview with People magazine in 2024, I think it was, where she has 8 children, and she was talking about how when you start drinking raw milk, your skin got a lot better. She was saying that's what her mom had said about her. And Hannah thinks that she attributed that to her raw milk consumption. And I'm like...
Could be anything. It's probably the fucking serums you're putting on your goddamn face.
Also, like, even if it is the raw milk, you're still risking getting sick.
Yeah.
Go find a serum that, like, replicates that effect if that's what's up.
Why don't you go ahead and drink some water?
Drink some water.
Why don't you go ahead and drink some water?
This is also like the same year that she left Juilliard. Her mom's like, you just look healthier. I'm eating so now.
Good. Yeah.
No, it must be the raw milk. Anyway, isn't that wild? That's disgusting. If you're a raw milk person, you should stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tip from me to you.
Yeah. And I'm all for, by the way, like I'm all for, obviously like ethically raised, organic, as natural as it can possibly be. But when it comes to things like this, that are just like taking these huge risks, we live in the world that we live in. We don't live in fucking medieval times anymore.
There's like a layer, right? Pasteurization is a very normal process. It's not pumping something up with antibiotics.
Exactly.
I totally understand being averse to that, and that makes sense. I've been trying to do like the regenerative farming stuff, like buying more things from those, which have you looked into that?
Mm-mm.
It's so cool and very difficult to scale, so I don't know if it's going to work, but it's like much better for the environment. Basically, they have these farm plots that'll be like in a grid system or whatever, and they'll rotate what's being grown or grazed or like chickens or what cows in each section by seasons. So it has a chance for it to like regenerate the minerals and things from each piece as they're going around. So they don't have to put in
like fertilizer and all that bullshit.
They don't have to necessarily use as much fertilizer because like, oh, the cows were there the last season, so they had the cow poop there to kind of like restore the minerals. A lot of the stuff that we're doing to the soil is to try to mimic what would be done in like a natural environment to get it back to like having the nutrition and whatever, all the things that are required for plants to grow healthily. And so that's what regenerative farming is working on doing. Now, I actually didn't do a story on this, but I should have. There was another story that just came out about Vital Farms, how they got in trouble for basically, they say that they do regenerative farming and they're really, really over exaggerating how they do it, but they charge $13 for eggs.
Okay, great.
An egregious amount. And I've actually seen them down at Whole Foods, and but apparently what they do is like a spoke model where all the chickens are in the middle, and they technically have access to all of the different areas where they could go, but the chickens never leave because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of them. So they like, they're not like in a pasture; they're in a coop that has a couple doors.
Yikes!
Right?
Yeah.
Which
I try not to think anything about this because I just don't want to become vegan.
I know.
You know.
I know. I mean, the best bet for eggs definitely is to like just buy from your local farm. Yeah. If you can, if you have access to a farmer's market, just go there.
That's true.
Go to the Mean Egg Man. I went there and I was buying and he was like chatting up Matt. Can't give me the time of day.
No, he hates
Does
you.
not like me.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm the one buying his heirloom eggs, so I don't want to fucking hear it.
How much do his eggs go for?
His eggs, I think, are, I want to say they're like $9 or something like that.
Which
is a lot, don't get me wrong, but like, for me, it's worth it.
I don't remember like how much things cost ever. I know that sounds so privileged, but it's true. Like people, like at the end of grocery shopping, they could say $1 million. And I'm like, they could say $10, and I would say that, and I would have no fucking idea. Except for Aldi's, I'm always blown away. Yeah, they're like $14. We're very lucky that we don't have to worry about like aggressive budgeting. But I do remember back when like my college days, I had that shit lined. I was so good at adding it up, and I'm like, that's too much. Something got double scanned. Oh yeah, the coupons.
Oh, big on all of that.
Oh yeah,
because I was like, all right, I have $18 and I need to eat for 2 weeks. Figure it out.
Yeah, that was actually kind of exciting. And then you'd go out.
It was a rush.
You'd go out with $0 and be like, hopefully someone thinks I'm cute. Yeah, like that's it.
I gotta go figure this out. I gotta go hustle.
Yep.
Because I'm hungry and thirsty, and how do we make this happen?
Yep.
And you get pretty creative in those times.
You do.
You go into fifth gear.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I just had a lot of tuna and hard-boiled eggs, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was so creative. It was just, I was malnourished and had tuna and eggs.
This is what the Hannah was going through. And then her mom was like, your skin looks better. She's like, it's the raw milk. Not the fact that I just married the JetBlue heir.
Yeah, right?
And I now have like a very consistent, easy life. Oh, minus he makes me work on a farm with 8 kids and run an entire business.
Yeah.
Okay, I've talked ad nauseum about this.
She's talked. Okay. I wanted to talk about a cute story I saw because there's so much bad news.
Yes.
So I thought this was so adorable. There was a guy that went viral for admitting he lied to his son about loving manatees for 24 years.
Aww.
Okay. So it's a Reddit confession, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. It says, 24 years ago, my 6-year-old son got me a birthday present. It was a mug with a picture of a manatee on it. He got upset when I wasn't sufficiently thrilled with his gift, and I assured him I loved it, saying manatees were my favorite animals. Since then, manatee-themed items have been in my default gift from him. Manatee shirts, manatee calendars, manatee beer steins, and much more. 24 years of manatee items. My confession is that manatees are not my favorite animal in the whole wide world. Never have been. Nor my deception. Now my deception has reached its zenith. Next year, I'm turning 55. He's turning 30. For Christmas, my son has booked a trip for the two of us to go to Florida to see manatees. My son is so excited about this trip and is telling everyone in our family about it.
Oh my God. Like, listen, buddy, at this point, yes, manatees are your favorite animal now.
Isn't that
my guy.
so funny?
No, like you, like give it up. They are now your favorite animal by a lot. If that was happening to me with my kid, I'd be like, whatever, skunks, let's fucking ride.
Yeah.
I'm
great.
in.
Skunks are it for me.
Skunks
I'm
it.
going to be Halloween skunk.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so cute.
Isn't that so cute? And then somebody tweeted and goes, if I had 2 decades worth of manatee merch in my house, I would at least develop an interest.
Yes, exactly. This person gets it. Oh, and manatees, that's a great animal. That's not like a weird one. Like that's like they're very much like a potential contender for favorite animal.
Exactly.
You know, they're just all big and then they've got the little fishes and then the whiskers.
Dude, a manatee scared the fuck out of me once. I think we were in Puerto Rico actually, me and Mark, and we were, speaking of Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico, but we
topical
did paddle boarding and I was like, oh my fuck, because I just saw a big gray mass come out and I was like, holy shit. And then it ended up being a nice little manatee.
They're in Florida. Clearly, this guy's going to see them in Florida. So there's a lot of them in Tampa. And we see them all the time because my parents are like right on the water. Privileged. And they'll come up and it's very sad actually because they'll have all these scars on them because they're in this like area with boating.
Oh,
and so people don't know they're there and they'll like accidentally hit them with the boat, obviously.
Oh my God.
And they'll like get injured. And you're like, poor little guy.
They're probably like, what the fuck? Because they're mammals.
They are mammals, yes. And they're very cute.
Yeah, they are.
And they're very friendly, too, for the most part. They should be less friendly because, frankly, you're getting too close to the boats, folks.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of laws in Florida. Like, you can't
fuck with the manatees.
Cannot fuck with the manatees. But it just sometimes it's like they just surprise you.
Yeah,
Come up underneath.
It's so crazy that these little ecosystems, like, it sounds so stupid, but like, seriously, it's amazing that manatees just exist and they just are.
Yeah.
Like, they just procreate and then there's more of them. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys aren't having a birthing crisis like we are?
It is wild. No, I mean, I know what you mean because, like, the fact that I went on safari and those animals right now are existing while I'm doing a fucking podcast when I have, like, 6 computers around me.
Right.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
That those two things are existing in the same universe at the same exact moment.
Exactly. And those animals are just...
We did not smoke weed before this. Also, I know it sounds like we are very high. It's crazy, dude.
It's even crazy to think, like, when you travel. Like, I was just in Paris, and that world is existing right now.
Yeah.
And I'm in a totally different world, totally different headspace. Even, like, LA, I'm like, these bitches are... I don't know what's going on over there. They're living in a different reality than me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know.
I hope Van has some really funny, super specific interest. That, you know.
I know. When is he going to develop that? He's pretty early for it.
He's pretty early for it. Probably in like a year and a half, he'll have some funny little interest.
When does he talk more? When does this start to happen?
It depends on the kid, but I think he'll talk early. So I think like a year and a half, they start to say some like full sentences.
Okay. So
he's close.
Maybe the summertime?
Summertime, he'll be chatting.
We can start gabbing.
Oh, man.
We can start yapping with Van.
Well, we'll be yapping with Van, but wow. It's going to be... We're going to have to keep our fucking mouths shut.
That sucks.
Case in point. I didn't even get through that sentence without swearing.
Yeah, that is fucked.
And then you said that sucks right afterwards.
Damn it.
And then you said damn it in response to this.
See, that's the thing is I don't even like view a lot of this language as not acceptable, but you're correct.
Yeah.
It isn't.
If he was in his little school saying damn it, we would get a phone call.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, the French immersion school, right?
The French immersion school. They would call us and say, he's no good.
No good. No good.
Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I hope that maybe I'll push some animal on him. I've been trying to push stuffed animals on him. He doesn't care.
No, that's fair. I remember growing up and like they would always give us like dolls and stuff, and I was like, I don't give a shit about this.
Yeah,
doll.
the dolls I don't care about.
Especially when you're going up against video games.
Yeah.
Are you an idiot? Like, I don't care about this doll.
Yeah, but
when I can play Doom on the computer.
I feel like video games came way after dolls, though. No, because dolls were like when you're 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess I think I just existed around.
Yeah,
them.
right.
Like I didn't really like care.
You didn't have
But
any
it was
interests.
pretty early that like some what was it? Zumbinis?
Like Mario
Remember
Kart, all
Zumbinis?
that. No, oh wait, I remember Beanie Babies. What's
No.
a Zoobinis? Is that a fucking?
Wait, I just had like
did you get an off-brand Beanie Baby? Your
No.
parents?
This was a game on the internet. You never played Zumbini?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. What?
No, never.
I would actually really like to play another round of the Zumbinis. It was like this little, you had to keep as many of your beans alive as possible, an educational puzzle computer game.
Fun.
Damn it, they were just pushing me into doing
STEM.
into STEM. Well, it worked. Here we are. But yeah, it was when did it come out? 1998. Yeah. So I was like 7 years old. And I remember at my school they had Zumbinis. And in one of my classes we were able to go and like sometimes play the Zumbinis on the computer. And what a great name, first and foremost. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Zumbini.
That's
And
cute. I can't believe I've never heard of this.
yeah. Oh wait, no, 1996.
Oh, so you were
So I was 5.
Yeah.
I was 5 playing this game. And it was so
Wow.
fun. You start on Zumbini Isle and you assemble a team of 16 Zumbinis. And then you go through with the different puzzles to try to keep them alive as long as possible.
That sounds so fun.
It was great.
I would like to play that as an adult.
I kind of want to see if there's a way to play it now.
I wonder if we'd be really bad at it. We're like not. It's like, are you smarter than a 5-year-old? No. I was like, do you have the attention span of a 5-year-old in 1996? And we're like, turns out no.
No. Honestly, I don't think I'm smarter than I was when I was 21. I'm a little wiser.
Yeah, same.
But I really had my shit down then. I was an educated human being.
I mean,
and I'm doing my best.
Here's what
hard.
though, honestly, TikTok wasn't available then. And I think that is literally rotting my brain from the
It's
inside
so
out.
funny how I have access to more information than ever and I do feel dumber.
I feel so jumbled and my attention span is so bad.
It's shot.
It's really, really horrible.
It is shot.
And it's just not going to work anymore. I gotta
go back to Zumbini land.
Zumbini land.
They're so cute. Wow. I feel like this would do well in a TikTok. You know, this is like the kind of thing that like certain people are going to be like, wait.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on. What?
No, for real.
Okay.
Okay. What else you got?
What else do I got? My next one is WWE continues to cause slight chaos or at least raised eyebrows, right? This is already a group that is a little weird. Mm-hmm. They went and did the Royal Rumble, which is like their, I guess, annual
Meghan
battle
Markle was
royale. There. Yes, Meghan Markle fought Harry. No, it's like a battle royale style where they like come out on intervals. I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But it's a thing when it's a big deal and a lot of people are paying attention to it. And then they had SmackDown. And they
WWE SmackDown.
They built an entire stadium in Saudi Arabia in 20 days.
My God, using slave labor.
And then just like kind of pretend, 120 days.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, hey, how did you do that so fast? And they were like, I don't know, it's just built different. Like we're just really good. Big enough for 25,000 people to be in it.
Did it like collapse? What the
Nope.
fuck?
It was fine.
Wow.
Turns out if you just kind of hold a whip on someone, they can pump out material pretty quick.
I wish I had known this information from my contractors. I'd be like, you know what Saudi Arabia did?
Yeah.
They built a whole fucking stadium in 20 days. So why can't you build this brownstone right now?
Why can we not get the kafala system enacted here in New York City? Well,
that's all I'm asking for.
Why not?
That's it.
Why not? But yeah, I mean, so obviously everyone is like, dude, what the fuck? Like, this is clearly done by slave labor. And they're saying, no, what are you talking about? And the reality is I don't think the WWE fans care. Like, for the most part, there's a very small but vocal minority who are like talking about this. I actually watched a podcast of, I should credit these guys. Brandon Thurston and John Pollock.
You watched a podcast as research?
I threw it on in the back. I know, right? I threw it on in the background. And while it was very interesting and they went to sources, like these guys were trying to be like journalists about it and be like getting comments from people. And they got comments from a lot of human rights groups who were like, yeah, they for sure used fucking slaves or whatever their version of it is.
Yeah.
And
indentured servants.
Their summary on the whole thing was like, well, you know, people don't care. People don't care. And there's like a lot of like the whataboutisms where they're like, well, in the US, it's not like, you know, like we don't have healthcare. So that's bad also. And you're like, okay, well, that doesn't mean we get to use fucking slaves. And if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, basically in Saudi Arabia, they have what they've said they've like reformed, but the kafala system where they'll take your passport when you come in as a migrant worker in under a contract. So your visas depend on you basically putting up with whatever your employer wants to do because you literally cannot leave. And they have all your paperwork. There's nothing for you to like, there's no way for you to get out. And that's how they trap people from like very impoverished countries to coming in there. And there's a lot of like sex workers who also have this in combination, and then just construction. And construction in Saudi Arabia is hard because it's really hot.
So fucking hot.
Really, really hot.
I have a friend from Saudi Arabia, actually.
Really?
I do. And she
lives here?
Here. She has a lot of opinions about this, actually, because a lot of people in America are like super up in arms about things going on in Saudi. And she's like, they have no idea the stride Saudi has taken. And I feel like they get no credit for it. She's like, I'm not defending the Saudi government. But she was like, the Saudi I grew up in, 'cause she's my age, she's 35. She was like, the Saudi I grew up in versus the Saudi now are two completely different things.
Yeah.
And people are unwilling to even view progress in any way, shape, or form. She's like, there has been a lot of progress. So I will say that.
It is an interesting thing because they're clearly westernizing, which allegedly is a good thing. You know, we're taking steps backwards. So we're doing our best over here.
I mean, I think in comparison to the Saudi Arabia of 1990, yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a step in the right direction.
It's a step in the right direction. But then there's like things like this that are still going on, and you're like, oh, well, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Because either it's a miracle or you still use fucking slaves. Like, there's how explain, you know?
Yeah.
So who's to say? I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean it goes for a lot of places over there. Obviously, Dubai also. Abu
Dubai's
Dhabi, all
crazy. Look at so this is the space on January 6th, and like it's like pretty bare bones still. It's basically just like the stadium seating, and you can see it being developed over
a few days.
over literally like this is 20 days later. It's like a full blown building with like an entire like office complex on top.
That
it's
is
all
crazy.
built out.
I mean,
and then I guess they ripped it down right after too. So these like,
why not just keep it up? That's so weird.
Because who knows?
It's such a hellscape over there. Like Mark put it this way, because Mark famously went to Riyadh, and he put it this way. He was like, "It's like a city designed with no women." He was like, "It's so ugly, and everything is so like everything is just
harsh.
So utilitarian."
Yep.
You know, or he's like, you can see the...
There's no love from the slaves in that labor.
Yeah, you can see the patriarchy in the architecture of that place, because New York and like places where women have any sort of influence at all, there's a little bit of beauty. There's like
Dubai,
gardens and whatever.
Dubai is so funny to me. I've never been to Riyadh, so I can't really comment there, but I've been to Dubai a couple times, and for swimming, like not for vacation. Not my thing. But when I was there, I was like, everything was so fake, and like it was like they saw a picture of what something pretty should be and like tried to emulate it, but it looked so artificial the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it's like Vegas.
Yeah, but it's like
I've never been, but that's what I hear.
Vegas frankly has more charm to me.
Yeah.
Than this.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's saying something.
It was really wild.
Wasn't Dubai, when was it created? I mean, the last 30 years or something like that. It's very new.
I mean, I went there a long time ago.
Yeah.
Dubai, when made. And literally made. Like a lot of the islands were man-made around it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was founded 1833, but let's see, when it would start, the 1960s. Okay. So yeah, it's like a relatively new city.
I will say this, it was interesting. Like it was a notable place to be. Like I was like, I don't love supporting this, and I wouldn't come back here voluntarily, but I had to be there I went to a swim meet that was there, and I was like, I'm going to remember this. It's very interesting. Yeah. I told you about the penguins that I saw.
I don't think so.
I went skiing in a mall there, But that's the thing you could do with Jersey now too. But
Yeah,
back then
that's
that
true.
was like
That was crazy.
revolutionary. And especially because it was like 115 degrees outside. We were like, well, this is quite the air conditioner you've got going in here.
Yeah.
And at the bottom of the indoor ski slope, they had penguins that you could do like a meet and greet with, which is crazy also. But they seemed well cared for, so fine. And of course I do this because I say, I'm going to meet the penguins. Whenever there's an opportunity to do it and the animals are not being clearly abused, I'm in. And I go and I'm talking to the penguins, like, and the people who are taking care of them. And they said, oh, we just got these penguins in from San Antonio.
What?
They had just taken those penguins a few months earlier from San Antonio and flown them to Dubai.
Damn.
They had been at the SeaWorld in San Antonio, a place I had been like a year earlier.
Oh my God, they're following you.
I was like, I've seen these fucking penguins.
You've seen these literal same penguins.
These exact same penguins are like, all right, this is getting weird. Lady.
This girl won't leave us alone.
Lady.
It's embarrassing.
How
for her.
far away do we need to go to get you off of our case? I was like,
That's
I know these
crazy.
penguins. Hey,
Wow.
guys. Yeah.
That is so fucking wild.
It was pretty, I lost my mind. I was like, you have got to be shitting me.
Yeah, Dubai is a really crazy place where when I was in Greece, I went to a cooking class and one of the other couples was from Dubai. And I was like, so interesting. Like, you're from Dubai. Like,
yeah. They were like from Dubai?
They
or
live
like
in Dubai.
Lived in Dubai or like were
I
born
don't know, but I think that they were from Dubai. Like, they grew up in Dubai. And I was like, is that embarrassing for you to like tell people that in Greece, or do you not care? I guess like I feel like in other places of the world, like Greek people are like, oh, okay.
Greece is also really way closer, so I'm sure they engage with it quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I think like I do understand like a lot of the people who go there from America, you're like, ooh, you know, like you're like they're frequently involved in oil, or I mean, it's a big like business place at this point too. But
true.
Or maybe like trying to do some more nefarious shit. It's just kind of not.
I feel that way about men that go to like Thailand too often.
Very much
like,
so.
What the hell are you doing there?
Very much so. Actually, that really freaked me out when we were there. I'd see these white guys around. I'm like, you guys freak me out.
Oh yeah.
I know why you're here. It's to bang these women.
Of course. Or lady boys or somebody.
Or whatever. To bang. You're here to bang.
You're here to bang.
For money. Which I guess is fine, but it feels gross.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
Okay.
Okay, so have you seen, this is mine actually, speaking of actually I forget, I was gonna segue into something and then I lost my train of thought.
Okay, no
Have
worries.
you seen these vegetable AI generated videos?
Wait, you texted me about this and no. I have not seen this and I was like, I'm not gonna rain on your parade, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
It'll be like you haven't seen this? It's like these AI foods that tell you how to store your food.
Oh.
But they're so they get so mad at me and they're wicked.
Wait, what is your algorithm? I love seeing other people's algorithms.
This is like my whole algorithm. Maybe because I cook a lot.
I guess.
I've actually learned so much from this.
Yeah, onions shouldn't be in fridge.
No, they shouldn't be in the fridge. They should be on the counter. See? And he gets so mad.
I need to get on this side of TikTok. Those were all very interesting facts.
Very interesting facts. And so I just wanted to bring it up because I'm like, this is the funniest, weirdest thing. And it actually was a New York Post article about it. So I think there's like so many people that are on this algorithm and they're like, why is this happening all of a sudden? Who's generating these?
Yeah,
I
mean, frankly, this is like a useful thing. This is VeggieTales for adults.
VeggieTales adults. Yeah.
We've been needing it.
I know. And it's like, I don't know. There's thousands of videos featuring AI generated fruits and veggies.
Wow. Who is making this? Who posted that? Is it one of those like aggregator accounts where you're like,
I think so. It's like, let's see.
Are
SK
they all different
Health,
ones?
Surreal. Yeah, it's like all these onion.ai.
Yeah. Huh.
I know. So yeah, these are the food memes I've been seeing. If you're not on this
No, I need to get
Algo, you
myself
should
on
get
food
on
meme.
it.
I'm pretty hard on cats right now. As we talked about in the last episode that we recorded yesterday, TikTok's redoing its algorithm. So I'm really trying to make sure I'm like strict with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
I know.
cats.
Oh my God. Can I
want
tell
to
you?
see cats.
Can I tell you? I got fucked because I sent you that video of that girl that didn't know.
Oh, yes.
It's so funny. So there's a girl on TikTok I'm following right now. It's very funny. She got put on a PIP, performance improvement plan, and paid interview period, however you want to say that. But she basically got put on a PIP, and then she did this video where she was like, okay, so it's day 30 of my PIP when it was supposed to end, and what's happened? Drum roll, please. Nothing's fucking happened. Are we still pipping and popping, or like what's the deal? And she was so fucking funny in this video, and so I sent it to Laura, and then now I'm on this fucking algorithm that's like, signs your boss might be getting to fire you, or like, and it'll be like,
yeah, you're on work drama talk.
it's work drama talk, and it's getting into my brain where it's like, your boss calls you and tell you how much she appreciates your work. She's gearing up to fire you. I'm like, what? What? It's like your boss gave you a raise, probably because they're ready to lay you off.
Probably so you could save money for when you're unemployed.
Yes.
That's the reason.
And I'm like, oh my God. So my algorithm is completely fucked right now. It's just all people being
you gotta
like,
be really careful about what you click on.
I know.
It'll take it over for a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
I do just miss my China talk.
China talk.
Yeah, I was big on that.
That's a good
They were like,
one.
here's some Chinese propaganda. And they were they weren't like shy. They were like, this is Chinese propaganda. And I was like, okay, all right, let me watch it. And I'm like, cool drone show. I want to go to China. Speaking of human rights violations. Jesus.
Oh my God, I know. I'm actually so grateful that I feel like my algo has moved away from being like hyper political for a minute. I'm sure it will get regenerated.
I mean, who
right
knows? Now that it's under Oracle, maybe not.
Maybe not.
You
Look
never
at
know.
this. This peach is giving a banana a blowjob.
Whoa, this is definitely adult Veggie Tales. There's no even fun facts coming from that one.
There's no fun facts. He's just like gargling a fucking banana in a very suggestive way.
I hate the internet.
No, literally. I hate men that create things on the internet. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Just as
I know. Both of our husbands.
yeah.
Wait.
No, but I mean like clearly a woman wasn't like, what if we did an AI where this peach is fucking sucking a banana? Because get it, peach looks like a pussy.
Like a butt.
It looks like a butt and a pussy, and then like the banana looks like
the banana's a dick. But also this peach is clearly a masculine face that they put on it.
Yeah. Maybe it's a gay guy that did it.
Oh.
It's not a woman. That's all I'm saying.
Definitely not a woman.
Yeah.
Well, women can get in troubles too.
They
Tell
can.
you this. I have my last story. It's a short one, but there is another Forbes 30 under 30.
Hell yeah.
Who has been arrested. Congratulations to, I don't know, Gokshi Guven.
Okay.
It's Gokce. I'm not sure how to make that.
I think you nailed it.
Gokshi. I think I fucking nailed it. She is 26 years old, Turkish national, and founder of New York-based fintech startup Calder. And she received the Forbes 30 under 30 award and is now, as is tradition, been arrested and charged in the United States with multiple counts of fraud.
Good.
That is what they do. Basically, her company, this is one of those companies where I was like, what do they do? And it doesn't really fucking matter. It says it helps companies create and monetize customer rewards programs through affiliate partnerships. Okay.
What?
Anyway, she said her clients included chocolatier Godiva and International Air Transport Association. She raised about $7 million on this pitch deck that included some of those logos, claiming they were already clients of hers. And then apparently it found out that she had falsely stated their revenue she had said that it reached 1.2 million in annual recurring revenue, and that was not the case. She had 2 sets of financial records, and as a result, they said arrested for fraud. So
damn.
I know, which is pretty intense because I'm like, people be lying on those pitch books.
People be lying.
They do.
I feel like that is the number one skill needed in being a CEO and founder. You just need to lie your fucking ass off.
Well, and like not get caught. I think that's a very
Yeah.
key part of this too. Very key. And she didn't nail that part. You know, she had claimed 26 brands were using their service and another 53 were in like POV or like a live freemium. And the reality is only a couple of them had pilot programs and several of them had no agreements whatsoever with them. So she was just listing brands. She's just like Visa and Target and Google. And they're like,
and they weren't using her?
We don't know you.
Wait, that's crazy.
And she had it on the pitch book.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Or
and then I'm sure the people who were getting pitched were like, we know them. Hello?
Yeah, right.
No, you've never heard of them? All right.
That's crazy.
Government?
Damn, that's insane.
Yeah. Raised $7 million.
I mean, you know what? I love to see women in men's fields.
Women in men's fields.
Lying.
She's
to
cute too.
investors. I saw. She is very cute.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just don't have the fucking balls, dude. I don't have the balls to
No.
be lying on that scale at all.
It is so funny to me how quickly the Forbes 30 under 30 has just become like, now I'd be like, ooh.
I know if Van
Someone
got
told
on
me, I'd be
30
like-
under 40, I'd be like, well, my son's a fucking sociopath.
My son is a sociopath and potentially a crook.
And he's doing something horrible.
Probably.
Just like, we have to find out what it is. We'll find out
It's going to happen
eventually.
soon. He's going to be in jail for fraud. I knew this day was coming.
Yeah. We can be
Here
so
we
lucky.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Well, good
Yeah.
luck to her.
So
on
good luck
next
to
venture.
her.
I'm sure she'll like literally have huge success in whatever she does. next.
Probably.
Genuinely.
I'm sure she's going to make money. She's somehow going to come out of this richer.
100%.
And she'll serve 14 days in jail.
I would do that.
Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad deal.
It's a really good deal. You just like commit fraud, get a bunch of publicity, do your next thing. By the way, have we checked in on Billy McFarland in a while?
Oh, he's been popping up quite a bit. He was on like a tear after he had a successful music festival. Because we talked about that on the pod.
We did, and it was like, and successful, there was like 300 people there.
Yeah,
No,
but I mean,
yeah, not even.
a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Has there been any? Oh, yes. He has recently announced that he claims, I saw this, he claims he is going to jet ski from Honduras to Venezuela.
Why is he going to Venezuela?
First of all,
Yeah.
crazy place to choose right now.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't recommend it. Trump's going to shoot your jet ski out from under you.
Yeah,
It's like, you're
literally.
smuggling drugs. Why am I on Norton antivirus right now? Oh, God. That just pulled me to I clicked one of the articles and it immediately brought me to like malware.
Oh
I was
shit.
like, oh no. Yeah, let's see. I want to get more information on this because I rolled past it and then threw it away to the side. I think he's doing it for, I expect to be the first American to arrive since capturing Maduro, so he was aware of it, explaining that he will not wait until geopolitical tensions cool.
What is he so obsessed with Venezuela?
But
Was he, like,
rather
a
embark
honey
on
there?
it on his journey, which will be live streamed.
Oh my God.
The only way to pay back $20 million is to work, have concepts, and bring people together. By doing that over the past 3 years, I've been paying restitution every month. I need to do these things to earn money, whether it's getting paid for a TV show, marketing, or brand sponsorships, or in this case, a live streaming platform. This is how I pay back. Damn. Fair enough, buddy. Get on that fucking jet ski. Off you go. You could just go get like a job.
No. God, no.
But instead, he must live stream jet skiing.
You gotta you gotta do it that way.
Wow.
If I could make money jet skiing, I would.
That's 1,500 miles. Like, that's really far. How long would it take? How long
Probably
would
like 10 hours, wouldn't you think?
take
At
more
least,
than
at
that,
least.
right?
Yeah. Because he'd have
From-
to be going fast.
Like, how fast do jet skis go? Like 50 miles an hour?
I don't know, but that seems like very treacherous too.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Also, it feels like there's better ways. Like, the amount of cost that goes into it, there's no way that
Yeah.
that's going to make more sense than just like going and being a trucker for a while or something.
I don't know.
It doesn't. No, it. Why is this the only time that AI is not coming to my rescue? I just Googled how long would it take to jet ski from Venezuela to Honduras, and it's not giving me any info.
I would guess at least like 10 to 16 hours.
AI mode. An average offshore cruising speed of 35 to 45 miles per hour.
Wow. Okay, never mind.
The time spent moving would be roughly 32 to 42 hours.
What?
Because a jet ski lacks overnight accommodations, a real world journey would take 7 to 14 days. Wow.
So is he going to like have a boat following him and then he gets on the boat and goes to sleep?
I guess. You could probably check out his page to learn more.
Oh my God.
You could probably go and GoFundMe to learn more.
Damn.
Wow. Good for you, Billy. Good luck to you, man. I'm
Good
glad
luck.
that you had one win, and I hope you don't die doing this. Or maybe this is a good way for you to go.
Wow.
You know?
I hope
Be poetic.
Not. Well, we'll see.
He's like our little Odysseus, just going from journey to journey.
Actually, speaking of, that's a good segue. I have a little Aesop fable. And there was a man, James Howells. I think we've talked about him on the pod a very long time ago. He accidentally threw a hard drive away in 2013 that contained $900 million of Bitcoin.
Yes. We talked about him, and we were both basically like, bummer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking ouch.
So apparently he's closing the door on this. And after 12 years of relentlessly trying to find it and trying to get permits to search this one area or whatever, he is now saying he's calling curtains on it.
Oh.
Which it's like so sad. Is that not the saddest? Because it's like you now not only did you lose $900 million in Bitcoin, you also lost 12 years of
effort,
like just reeling over this.
It is
so fucking crazy.
Was he already rich? Because I'll tell you this, even if I wanted to, I couldn't just go dedicate 12 years of my life to that.
Yeah, he must have already been rich.
All right, then I feel less bad. He'll be fine.
Let's see, net worth. Yeah, he's got a ton of.
Or is that
he does not have a confirmed accessible net worth.
Okay, so we don't know.
We don't know.
But considering he spent 12 years on it, it's like, though maybe you could get investor money, frankly, at that point.
Yeah, maybe.
You're like, listen, the odds that I find it are low, but they're not negligible.
No.
And you can get half of it or something if I do win.
True.
You know?
Damn. What does he do for a living? He's an entrepreneur.
Oh, of course.
And an information technology specialist.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Nowadays, we all have to be.
I know. Anyway, so that's an update on that guy. He's calling it quits. So sad for him.
Where was he looking? I see it looks tropical in there.
He
just spent 12 years in like Costa Rica. He's like, oh no.
Yeah,
I'm looking for the USB.
I actually don't know. It was a landfill, so no.
Oh.
But he was trying to get permission to search the landfill.
And they said no?
They said no, repeatedly. I don't know why.
In America?
I don't think so. No, because he's from Welsh. He's Welsh, so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, God bless. God bless.
That's all I have on my side. Did you have any others?
No, I didn't have anything else. I keep doing this where I end on a bummer. But the only thing that I wanted to talk about also is I was just scrolling last night and I came across Jill Biden's ex-husband from 40 years ago is getting accused of murdering his now wife.
That is awful.
It's the most crazy thing ever.
40 years ago.
Yeah, so like she was married to him for like,
isn't it wild
4 years before Biden or something.
There's specific levels of fame. Like once you hit it, everybody you've ever known is all of a sudden being tracked.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like
this is big news. This is countrywide news.
Countrywide news, and they were married
from 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
It's like having a long term because like they didn't have children together or anything like that, to my knowledge, anyway. They were together for a few years. They got a divorce, and then she married Biden, and it's like it's like having an ex-boyfriend from 40 years ago.
Yeah, and
that did something crazy.
Does something, and then you're like, now this is going to be global news. This guy's probably like, Jesus, I know. She was cool. Like we went to school together. I don't know. It just didn't work out.
Isn't that the
though? Granted, he did murder his
wife.
So maybe he wasn't as
things are pointing to he definitely murdered his wife. So that is so crazy. Jill must have been like, well, I won this breakup.
Yeah, definitely won this. My husband was the president, and you murdered what would have been me.
Yeah.
So don't love that. Don't love that.
I think we're good.
Well, that is a bummer. So thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
No, it is interesting though. And guys, next time you see me, I'm going to be tan. So
wow, that's exciting.
think about that.
Good for you.
I'm excited.
Next time you see me, I will be wearing another ridiculous outfit.
It's cute.
That I never wear from my closet.
I love it.
So anyway, you guys, please follow us at Doom Scroll Diaries. Please follow me at May_Planert.
Follow me at Laura Sogar. I don't know what I'll be on the road. Oh, I'm doing an Atlanta festival. You should come to that.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
The West End Comedy Fest.
Okay.
I think I don't remember when it is. I think it's in March, beginning of March.
Alrighty.
So I'll be in Atlanta. So if you're there, you should come through.
That'll be cool. I don't do anything anymore, but I do spots during the city, in the city.
Yeah.
So if you want to come see me, I post them on my Instagram page. I'm also at the Comedy Village every single Wednesday night, no matter what. So
Wow.
if you're like, if you come to the city and you're like, I will not leave New York City without seeing May Planert in the flesh, that's where you'll see me, no matter what.
Absolutely.
All right. Toodaloo, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.